I'll do a quick little check while we got the music
Okay.
loud. Just make sure.
This is, folks at home, you can't see this, but Mark Ullman is broadcasting. He's checking his phone, and he's holding a piping hot apple cider while standing at center ice in All Seasons Arena. Do not try this at home, folks. 42 people tuning in.
42.
Yeah, so I said.
Oh, I heard 2.
No,
Right,
42.
No? Gotcha.
42.
All right. I think we're good. So as they get the ice ready, they got one more pass. Thoughts on the game? Predictions?
On this one tonight?
Yeah.
Well, I, being a longtime varsity coach, have not coached varsity hockey in about 7 years, but this year I started refereeing, and I've had the opportunity to see both of these teams play from a ref's perspective.
Yes.
I feel that the Scarlets are a little bit of the advantage on the skill side. They have some very nice players. They got a lot of size compared to the Cougars, and I was really actually, when I saw them play, when I did referee their game, I thought they looked very good. They moved the puck well, and they generate some good offense. They got some very skilled players.
Yes.
The Cougars, when I ref them, have some nice things going for them too. Their systems, they run pretty well. They're a fast team, and
try that again.
yeah, there we go. But they had a little bit more trouble generating scoring opportunities.
Okay.
So I think this is pretty much a toss-up game. I do think I'm going to give a slight edge to West, not because of, because of maybe you look at the Cougars saying, okay, they've lost some players. The Cougars have had a number of the wins in the past few years in this rivalry.
Yeah.
But I do think Scarlets have a little bit more skill on their side. That being said, I do think this is pretty much a toss-up game where we're going to see two pretty evenly matched teams, and it might come down to a bounce here, a bounce there,
or power plays.
Power plays.
The Scarlets sometimes have a hard time staying out of the box.
Yeah.
And so, part of that's dependent upon if they can capitalize on power plays, east or west.
Yeah.
I would agree. I think West has a couple players, key players that are out.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a disadvantage there. One of their top defensemen is not playing. He's out with a concussion. So, anything can happen. And we all know, with East-West crosstown rivalry game, those are, anything can happen.
Yeah, and it does come down to again, it's emotional, it's momentum, it's who can handle the mistakes the best, because it's both teams are going to make mistakes here, so who can recover from it? Whether it's a team getting into penalty trouble or it's just whatever bad plays are made, who can handle those mistakes and recover from them and capitalize on their opponent's mistakes.
Yeah.
But I think it should be a close game. And the boys' games have been close. I don't know, the past 2-3 years have been relatively close.
Yep.
East having a little bit of that edge. I don't know. Did they sweep last? I think they did. West was a young team last year. I think East took both games.
Yep.
Maybe even the year before. But I think the Scarlet team is it's going to be close here, no matter what.
All right, let's do the lineups here, starting lineups.
Yes, it's been getting from all good by one clear play participants and now let's make the starting lineup for both teams. For the visitors, Cougars Cougars in goal number 30, Joey Quincy. And defense number 15, Kevin Slavov. And defense number 6, Griffin Escher. At center, number 16, Megan. At left wing, number 17, Indy Reagan. And at right wing, Brandon Marble. And Anna Freeze and Matt Tyree. And then the starting for you, Mankato Scarlets. Number 1, baseman. Defense, a sophomore, number 12, Brady Smith. Defense, a senior, number 28, Sean Hill. A senior, number 18, Brady Allison. And the left wing, a junior, number 13, Brandon Hughes. And the right wing, a senior, number 22, Megan Zimmerman. The Scarlets are first round head coach Nelson. At this time, we're retired to the bench since that's why they was playing for our girls in the game before. So everybody's trying to drop the puck, so
Let's play hockey. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. My name is Mark Allman. With me tonight is Nate Fuller. It's a little loud.
Atmosphere right now.
It's a little loud.
A lot of bodies in the building. You know, I don't know what capacity is, but we're pretty close to it.
Pretty full.
Announcing crews on their game. I like this little pregame, fire me up song they're playing here.
All right, I think we're ready. Come on. I'm already off my clock. Indy Reagan trying to come in. Grady Schmidt trying to give him a hit. Right off the get-go.
Scarlets want to set that physical tone. They are definitely the bigger of the two teams.
King coming in. Shot blocked by Slama. Collision with Zimmerman. And Arnoldy. Line change.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about Eddie Engen.
Yeah.
So Engen is he is a Loyola.
Okay.
But all these boys played together growing up in the Maha program, so they're all familiar with how they play.
And some of them flew around the same team last year.
Yeah.
A lot of sophomores on the ice tonight. 2 for the Cougars and probably 4 or 5 for the Scarlets, at least.
Brody Cox. And
first stoppage of play.
Keaton Dorzek's number 7. Dorzek took a hit by, I think that was Meese. 15:34. Got to adjust the hair there. And Schmidt feeds it over to Cox. Cox gets it deep. Juliar and Dorzek in the corner battling for it. Oops, I'm too far on my camera. Sorry, folks. That camera's going to mess with me tonight. Hattlestead gets it down. Dorzek needs to go for a line change. Schmidt tried to hold, and Eddie Engen got it out.
Yep. Now, I don't know if both teams have switched up their lineups, but the last time I saw both teams, they each started a different line than they started tonight. So I don't know if they've switched what their top line is or if they're trying to start their second line tonight or what that strategy is. But I would assume we're going to see a lot of every other shift for both teams. Both teams like to use their top two lines quite a bit.
Yeah.
Although the Cougars have their third line out right now, and so do the Scarlets, I believe.
Well, it's a mix. That's a mix because that's
line. Sorry.
Well, that's Hattelstead is
so
the
that's
top
their
line.
third set of wings.
But Madsen and Grassman are typically on that third line. So
Okay. So
they're
they're
mixing
running
it
two
up.
centers, three sets of wings. Okay. Here's Luke Shield for the Cougars. Nice shot. Good save there by Mason Schreiber.
Luke Scheel on that shot for the Cougars. Going to go around. Grassman's going to get to it. Gets it out to neutral ice. Son of a gun. I just burnt my hand on my cider. It's a little too hot.
I told you drinking the cider while that's a dicey move.
Keaton Dorzik with a shot.
Low angle shot. Brody Kuntz. Nice save there.
Schmidt.
Ooh.
Oh, Dorzik with a shot
nice
between his legs.
Opportunities there. Yeah. Good stick handling there by Dorzik. He's a quick player.
Dorzik's a sophomore. He came up
He's a
from
sophomore.
Bantam A from last year.
Yep. Yeah, talented group of sophomores out there.
And
Brody Cox in that as well. He's out there.
Jacoby Tosh, he's another sophomore. Actually, last year on the Bantam A team, the first line for the Bantam A was Jacoby Tosh, Keaton Dorzik, and Brody Cox. So that line, they play a lot for the Scarlets.
Well, they started. The last time that line did.
Yeah.
All starting sophomore starting lineup is what it was for the Scarlets last time I saw them play. So, yeah, and they looked very deserving to get the start. So,
Ricky Enter trying to get that puck through.
blocking it up.
Now Hattelstead with it. Hattelstead to Schmidt. Schmidt. Ricky Enter with a great look.
That might
have been a high stick.
Might have been. They didn't call it, but I'm like, his stick was pretty high when he tipped that, but it's not. So Brody Kuntz, the Cougars are asking about it. They said no, but
that was close.
It was very close, and
but
Brody Kuntz made the save, so it's not consequential.
That was a good look, nonetheless.
But yeah, really nice deflection there.
Now Ricky Enter gets it to Keach. Enter battling. I can't tell who's with. Tyler Rundle's number 18. And Dylan Meese coming through traffic. Meese still with it.
Okay.
And Hansen threw it around the boards. Now Keach in the corner with King. Can't quite tell who's got it. Enter. No, Eddie Engen with a shot from the point. And nice hold by Hansen. No, that wasn't Hansen. Who's 6? Ooh, that was almost knee to knee.
Yeah, it was Brody Cox and
Griffin Asher. That's Griffin Asher. Cox gets it deep. Goes around the boards. Dorzik trying to hold, and it's going to come out to neutral ice. Cox picks it up, feeds it over to Tosh, takes a hit. Now, Dorzik trying to slow things up. Brody got a piece of it, slowed it up, allowed Dorzik to get back.
He's just flying all over the place out there.
Now, Tosh gets it into the zone, puts the brakes on, throws it for Dorzik down behind the net. And Oh,
Big hit
Brody
there.
with
Jack
Fugazi.
Yeah. Oh, good opportunity there for the Scarlets.
Joey
Good back
Madsen
shift
right
by
in the
Griffin
slot.
Asher.
Yeah, Joey Madsen right in the slot had a good look.
Yeah. Fugazi tries to get out. It's blocked, dumped back in by the Scarlets. Ooh, careful there. A little shove to the back as they're going into the corner, but all good.
Schmidt. Oh,
Another good tip opportunity there.
Grassman almost had a deflection on that one to go in. Now Schmidt, Grady trying to get it into the zone, goes in backwards. He would have been offside. And Luke Labens, oh, stick goes flying. And sure enough, Jagger Zimmerman, I think Zimmerman's going to go. It's either Zimmerman or Grassman.
I think you're right.
That stick went into the netting.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Zimmerman. So Jagger Zimmerman's going to go in for 2 minutes for, I don't know, what do you call that?
I think he signaled a cross check, but I would say maybe a hook. I don't know. It was kind of, I got an obstructed view, so I didn't see the actual contact, but
that stick actually went up into the netting about halfway up to the ceiling. Puck loose in the slot, and Jacoby Tosh was there to break it up. Dylan Meese bringing it up. Meese still with it. Goes behind the net. Trying to feed it over. I can't see those numbers.
yeah.
Is that 16? No, 18.
18.
That's Tyler Rundle. Now Labens with it.
with it back there.
Keach giving a hit. Paddlestead chasing Labens. Labens in the corner. King on him.
Woo,
Oh, Griffin Asher. Nice block by Keach.
Big save
Cab
there
saved by Schreiber.
Schreiber.
Wow.
And that rebound. Nice stop there.
King got a piece of that. King again got a piece of it. Trying to get it out of the corner. Out to the point. Jack Hansen feeds it down. All the way over.
Yeah, he wanted a line change, but he just
Well,
rushed
Labens,
that pass, and
yeah, Labens was trying to hit Asher and just missed his stick.
it's Brendan Ayers on the ice for the Cougars.
Oh, that rebound came dangerously out. That's a tough angle on that rebound.
Ooh, Brody Coons, okay. And it looks like the Scarlets are going to get this one killed. Couple good opportunities for the Cougars, but a good kill for the Scarlets.
Schmidt
It's like,
and Brennan Ayers going
yeah,
after it.
they're kind of fighting over who's going to control that puck. Slama's shot goes
Shot
wide.
goes wide. That was a blaster. Oh,
was,
Brody Cox. Now Tosh comes in. Tosh trying to get around.
Oh.
Feeds it to the slot. Dorset couldn't find it. It was just dangling in the slot. And East gets a line change. Now Dorzik feeding it to Cox. Brody Cox. He's got Dorzik on the other side. Cox fans on a shot.
Okay, here's
Coming the other way. Oh.
cross ice pass. Got through, but
Paddlestead.
Indy Reagan couldn't control it.
Paddlestead takes the
Adelson
hit.
dumps it back in.
And Ryan Kim trying to clear. Feeds it over to Dylan Meese. Meese hits Rundle. No, Labens. Blocked by King. Shot deflected by Schreiber. Keach coming in. He's got Ricky Enner with him. Keach shot. Oh, that would have been a high stick.
No.
No?
I mean, they didn't signal it.
That was
so
pretty
I think
high.
That one was actually lower than the tipped one, but
Grady Schmidt.
it
Now
was close
Keach.
again.
Enter. Whoa, that was a hook? No call on that.
Tyler Rundle dumps
Rundle
it in.
hustling in.
Yeah.
Gets to it. King. Feeds it over to King. King coming up. King gets to it. Around Asher. Dorzik with it. Dorzik feeds it out to who is that? Hudson Clarkson. Clarkson hustled back.
Eddie Engen.
And I can't see, is that?
It was Engen. Nice job by Tosh at playing physical into the corner, but not taking some sort of a dumb penalty because he was looking at Engen's back, and he made a nice job of making contact without making an egregious error, you know.
Yeah.
Because if he would have gone full board there, he would have put him into the boards pretty hard and could potentially get a penalty. So a lot of a back and forth. We're already 11 minutes and 12 seconds or 16 seconds into this game. Very up and down right now. Both teams with a couple good scoring chances. The Scarlets have mustered about 3 or 4 good opportunities off of tips. Cougars had a couple on the power play. No goals yet.
Brody Cox. Couple good moves there. Gets it into the zone. Dorset goes after it.
This would be
Evan
the third line
Slama.
for the Cougars against the top line, or, you know, one of the top lines for the Scarlets. I don't know.
Cox was there. Couldn't find the puck. Oh, they're going to call that on Brody.
It's going to
Brody
be
Cox.
interference, yeah. You know, that's a little unfortunate because
yeah.
I don't think that was intentional, but the
It
puck
was
wasn't
not.
there, and the player's right in front of me. He just
Hit him.
You know, knocked him over. So I think it's a good call, but it's unfortunate because I don't think there was any intent there to interfere with the Cougar.
No, come on. Put it on the wrong side. How do I get rid of that? Crap.
Go, start it. We'll fix it.
That's conflict of interference. Going to the first period.
So, Cougars will get another power play. Keach trying to slow things up and gets a stick on it. Let's see if I can get you down there.
The West section thinking that deserved a penalty
They
call.
were looking for something on that.
Nobody raised their hand. Play goes on. Cougars attempt number 2 to bring it up the ice.
Dylan Neese with it again.
Nothing happening on this power play yet for the Cougars.
Now, Jagger Zimmerman
Nice
in the
puck
corner.
control there, and he's going to send it
throw
down.
it out. And a couple of the boys will go for a line change. Out comes Dorzik on a forecheck, or at least to try to slow
Dylan Meese
things
wants
up.
to change. I don't know that anybody's ready for him yet.
Now Tosh Zimmerman is gonna send it back into the Cougar zone again.
Kill for the Scarlets here. Cougars not finding any rhythm on this power play. They had some success on the first one, but Scarlets effectively killing this one so far.
Jacoby Tosh trying to slow things up as Asher comes in, trying to get it into the slot. Schmidt throws it around, trying to clear. Now Zimmerman in the corner with Indy Reagan. And now Tosh to Dorzik. Dorzik back to Tosh. Tosh throws it in the corner for Schmidt. Grady gets it and then heads back to defend.
No ice off the stick, and that's pretty much going to end this power
King
play.
with it off the boards. And just in time, get a line change and full strength for the Scarlets.
That is,
Cougars didn't get much on that one.
I don't think they got anything on that one.
Uh-oh,
But
uh-oh.
there's a turnover.
Hudson
Rundle.
Clarkson. Clarkson, a little miscue there.
Big time miscue. Rundle just elevated that a little too much. He had a little bit of the right above Schreiber's glove. There was a little bit of an opening, but he put it too high. Schreiber's a great goalie, and I wish I would have hit the net because it could have been either a great goal or a really nice save.
And Schreiber's going to cover.
I've seen Schreiber make plenty of nice glove saves. In fact, I think, having seen him play a few times and rep it, I think he enjoys when people challenge his glove side. I think that's the side that he favors.
Well,
and he wants to go in glove if he can get it that way.
What I would tell you about Mason Schreiber is he's a big Flower fan, so he likes to make those animated glove saves.
Yeah.
Like
Theo Fleury.
Like Fleury does.
Yeah.
He's made a few of those this season.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun. He's got some great saves.
Oh, yeah, he does. He's good positioning. He's very quick.
Paddlestead coming out.
That is an ice.
That
was
will be an ice,
line.
yeah.
They tried to do that little saucer pass and tip it down, but just missed it, and so correct call is made and icing.
So we'll take it back down to that far dot for a puck drop. Schreiber tried to cover. Couldn't find it.
We got Luke Labens on the face out there fighting through his opposing center and getting to the net. Nice save by Schreiber.
Schmidt
Here
to
comes
Tosh.
Scarlets.
Oh, Tosh lost it. And
Arnoldy
not coming
able to find Reagan on that one.
Cox with it now. Oh, another knee to knee. How was that? That should have been a penalty. That was knee to knee. I don't like those hits. We just talked about that in the girls' game. Those are dangerous hits.
Yeah, and that's one where I think refs look at the result and nobody fell on it, and I don't know if that impacted the no call or not, but certainly could have been a call right there.
Tosh with the puck on the wall. And King with a pinch. And deflected by Juliar up into the netting.
Well, here we go. We got 1:14 left to go in this period. Very up and down. And
like Haddlestad's
we'll see
going
who
to take
cracks
that.
this first. I feel like both teams are close right now. Oh, Jack Hansen. And that's just one of those big advantages that the Scarlets have is size. Here comes Evan Slama, one of the bigger players for the Cougars. Oof. Yeah, he just... Oh, good opportunity there.
That's
Engen.
That was Eddie Engen getting the face of Schreiber, and the Scarlets took offense to it. And now Schreiber's waving at Engen. Understand, Schreiber and Engen were teammates growing up. I think that was friendly fire, but I don't know.
That's just a guy going hard for the net, and then his teammates come in to defend the goalie,
Right.
I mean, a lot of pushing and shoving there, and both benches and both sets of fans might want to call on the other team, but really it's just, one guy was going for a rebound, and the goalie's teammates came to back him up, so play on.
Dorzik with it, loses it to Engen. Puck goes the other way. We're down to 33 seconds in the first period. Zimmerman throws it to King. King throws it into neutral ice. Tosh, big hit to Slama.
Get there. Engen with a twisted wrister.
Eddie Engen with a redemption goal right there over Schreiber's shoulder.
That was a snipe. I mean, a big hit by Jacoby Tosh on Evan Slama, but Slama got the puck over towards Engen.
Over to Engen. Engen brings it in.
And
Quick
he's, you know,
wrister.
top of the circle shot. I mean, that shot's just a half-inch lower or higher. Schreiber saves it or it goes over the net, but that was a very well-placed shot.
I think Slama would say he'd take that hit every time if it results in that.
Oh, but here come the Scarlets, and they get on. Oh, there. Just like the other game when we get a goal at this. Oh, answer.
9 seconds. Hattlestead got tied up in front of the net. He was just trying to get out.
Yeah.
And just like that,
Loose puck scrum. You see the Scarlets after that glass goal. They came out firing on that one.
yes, they did.
Going hard at the net. That's what it's going to be. Who can recover from the mistakes? Scarlets give up a nice goal to Eddie Engen and the Cougars, and all of a sudden they come marching right back and get right back on the board. So tie it up.
We go a whole period with no goals, and then within 20 seconds or 15 seconds.
Well, and big for both teams. I say goals in the last minute are big momentum, and we had 2 of them.
Yeah. Keach from Hattlestead.
Okay, that's who it was.
Yep.
It's hard to tell. It was just a scrum there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was a eventful first period. Pretty
Very.
back and forth the
Very.
first half, and then, my gosh, 1 minute to go, things amped up quickly.
Yeah.
The scrum in the net with Eddie Engen and Mason Schreiber, and then Eddie comes back less than a minute later and scores a redemption goal on Schreiber. And then a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
See if we get our shots on goal.
It's about 12-12 is going to be my guess.
I'm going to say 11-9. Favor of the Scarlets.
Okay.
That's my guess. All right, I'm going to go. You want to go ask or you want me to go ask?
Go ask.
Shots on goal.
Oh, I can. Doesn't matter. I can go do it if you want me. He'll announce it eventually, I think. He just had that other stuff to get through. I'm guessing. Unless he leaves the box. My bad. I guess go hunt him down right there.
Well, I'm just going to go look.
Oh, yeah, that'll work. It is crowded.
You're not muted. Okay. Okay, we're good.
Good.
Yep, back at it.
All right. Thoughts on the first period?
Well, again, they came out, both teams, high energy, which was good. They kind of battled back and forth. All had good looks both ways. The Scarlet penalty kill was good. They had 2 penalty kills that, the Cougars were fired up to try to get something going. And the Scarlets did a really good job on their penalty kill.
Yeah, I think early in the game, it was a little back and forth. Scarlets had a bit of an advantage. First power play for the Cougars went pretty decent. Second play, power play, nothing. I mean, Scarlets did a good job killing both of them, but nothing on the second one. And then late, Cougars get that goal.
Yeah.
Eddie Engen, a great shot, goes in. And then, I don't know, was it 10 seconds later?
Yeah.
Mean, it was almost the end of the period. And then the Scarlets get one with 5 seconds left. So that really ignited them. I think overall, it's going to be we'll see who's got the stamina here. That was a hard-hitting, fast-skating first period for both teams. And both teams got their third lines out there periodically, but it's a lot of 1 and 2. And you see a lot of guys coming off the ice looking pretty gassed. So we'll see. Boos, okay. As the Cougars enter the ice, we got boos coming. I think, again, in terms of endurance, West having those bigger bodies, it might end up being quite an advantage. If they can keep up the pace that they're at, I think those big hits that East keeps absorbing, those size matchups favor West considerably, and they can keep up with East's speed. So that combination, I feel like the advantage right now is leaning in West's favor, especially with that late goal in the first period.
And part of that has to do with absolutely the stamina. If you're running, you don't have it. West doesn't have as many players. They're running more players more frequently.
Yeah.
So key might be that third period. What happens?
Yeah.
In the second period, how much energy is used in the second period? Who has more energy at the end of or the beginning of the third period that can withstand that push?
Yeah. But I mean, again, like I said, if West can keep that pace up, East got to find something to try to slow that pace or slow those hits. But if West can keep that pace going, I think it's going to be hard for East to keep up with that.
So shots on goal. West had 10 that first period. East had 8. So pretty even. Kind of feel like I'd give the advantage to West on scoring opportunities.
Yeah, for sure. That's a nice.
Lama gets it deep. That should have been a nice.
They said either Schmidt did or could have touched it. Oh, he's got Tosh hit him.
Schmidt.
Oh, yeah, Tosh. Tosh was past the defense with speed.
Dorzik behind the net. Leaves it.
Oh.
Beautiful goal. That was a tic-tac. That was Dorzik to Cox to Zimmerman in the slot. Or was it Cox in the slot? That was beautiful.
Yeah, just a nice one-time shot. I mean, when you do the math here, that's 2 goals for the Scarlets in about 40 seconds. We had an entire resurface in between, but that's of game time. That's 40 seconds.
That was Schreiber with a big move there, had to come out into the slot.
Yeah. And Brody Cox is a big boy for a sophomore, too. He's got some good hands, good speed, and he's big, too, compared to... That's going to be... They did call that penalty. He's going to get him from a rough. That was...
Sending Keach.
Yeah. Just... he's not happy about it because he didn't run him into the board. He was like, but Jack Hansen did not turn into that check. He was facing the boards, and Keach drilled him into the boards head first. So, good call.
We talked about that in the beginning. One of the key things for the Scarlets is they've got to stay out of the penalty box.
Yeah.
That's the third. This is the third power play that the Cougars have gotten so far, and the Cougars have yet to be in the box.
Yeah. And this could be a momentum shifter. I don't know. It could be just my perspective, but it looks like West, with that goal, has elevated, and the Cougars seem to be a little deflated. Labens with a good shot there, miss high.
Now King in the corner. Out to the point. Is that Meese throws it around? That's
Brody Cox trying to dig it out and get this icing.
Hudson
Couple Cougars
Clarkson.
fighting him.
And Schreiber covers that one.
Nice stop by Schreiber. Low angle shot there. Makes good work of that save.
Zimmerman with it.
You know, right there, Scarlets took the opportunity to switch their penalty kill unit. Cougars
Dorzik.
leave their same unit out there, power play. Yeah, that sets her up. Good call.
Dorzik gets the call. Takes a hit with a stick off of Dylan Meese.
Tyler Rundle.
Well, Meese was giving Dorzik a couple of stick hits on the way to the bench. So Rundle's going in. Rundle's 18.
Yeah, and he might have been going for the puck there, but his stick pulled the guy's leg. He fell. That's a trip. Jacoby Tosh and Luke Lavens, a lot of sticks moving there before the ref dropped the puck. Try it again. 4-4 hockey for 38 seconds, and then the Scarlets will have a power play for about a minute and 20.
Zimmerman feeds it over to Tosh. Tosh, Indy Reagan giving him chase. Cox with it. Reagan giving Tosh a little bit of the business.
Ooh, that's a big hit right there.
That was a big hit.
And it looked pretty clean. Oh, that's a nice goal.
Sean King with a slapper from the blue line.
Beautiful shot there. I feel momentum is squarely on the side of the Scarlets right now. And they have taken control of this
That
game
penalty
right now.
should come off, shouldn't it?
No, it was 4-on-4.
Oh.
Yep, so beautifully timed by the Scarlets, because in 3 seconds they're going to get a 5-on-4. So that was an even strength goal, 4-on-4.
Tosh through traffic.
Cougars can ice now. Scarlets on the power play with a lot of momentum on their side.
Dorzik with it now. Uh-oh. That was Luke Scheel. Broke that play up. Off the board pass to Keach. A lot of Scarlets there holding. Dorzik and Cox go after it. That goes up into the netting.
Second period so far, the Cougars might have a shot or two, but it's been all Scarlets here in the second period.
Schmidt with a ripper goes off of Labens. Keach avoids a hit. Takes the puck with him. Looking for a tough angle shot. Goes off of Kuntz and up into the netting. Keach with a quick shot. Save Kunst. Sticks a flying.
5-on-5 hockey again. Scarlets.
Brady Schmidt loves So Grady Smith loves to take shots from the top of the circle. He had 2 goals in one game last week from the same spot down in Rochester. Beautiful shots.
Yeah.
So Grady Smith can be dangerous from that angle.
He's a big boy, too. He's got to be, what, 6'3"?
Yeah, I would
Probably
say.
close at 6'2".
I think it's actually on their stat sheet.
Okay. On the roster there. Just break it out, get down. Good defensive play there.
Juliar. Oh, Clarkson almost
he was
deflected that in.
But there was a guy offsides. That goal would not have counted.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Arnoldy with a dangler.
Tries to get over. It
Up
goes
into
into
the
the
net.
net.
Arnoldy.
Over there.
Arnoldy's going to want that one back.
Yeah. But just look at body language here.
Yeah.
Like, look at their body. They're so, you got to capitalize that if you're the Cougars. Where I feel like right now the Scarlets are, every missed opportunity with Scarlets, they're like, I will get them next time. They're very energized right now.
Gosh darn it. He's going to bump Hattlestead out. Big hit on Madsen.
Oh, he's got Mies. He's right by him. Nobody there.
That was Grassman. Wesley Grassman with a good look. Nobody in the slot for him, though.
Yeah, he had a guy more in the hash marks, but he went right across 2-on-1 here for the Cougars. Engen. Oh, Engen. That is a...
Engen offside.
Close.
Hansen not happy. You can see, like you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. You
There's
got
some
to have that
frustration.
next shift mentality. I'd like to see that. I mean, that was a close one, but referee was right on the line making that call. Oh, ooh.
Oh, a deep pinch doesn't work. Zimmerman comes back to pick it up. Nice little dish from Cox to Tosh.
Stick handling work there by Tosh. Oh.
Shot blocked. At their feet. No one knew it was there. Schreiber will cover.
Now, that pinch earlier
Yeah.
by the defenseman,
Yeah.
he said it was a missed pinch. He said something to that effect. I think it was actually what they'd prefer because by pinching that hard and that low, it forced whatever the Cougar player was to chip it out, and the Scarlet defenseman was able to go back, cover for his partner, and pick that up. And you set that precedent so they know that when they're getting that pass on the wing, they got to get rid of it because someone's coming down to them. So I think, it got out of the zone, but in the big picture, that's probably exactly what they want their defense to do.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, because Zimmerman was right there.
Yeah.
Oh, right through the crease.
It's just that it's the game within the game. You might lose that battle, but over in the long run, that's going to pay dividends. Oh, good opportunity
Hattlestead with a shot.
Oh, but he got crunched after he shot that.
Who was that? 15. Slama?
That's an icing there. Yeah, Slama got him. But nice opportunity there. He just did not place that shot where he wanted it to be. Just got it right into Kuntz, but good opportunity for the Scarlets nonetheless.
That's Landon Hagelman's little brother.
Got it.
Dorzik. Schmidt with a wrist.
See how quick the wing got, we're just shucking that puck up the boards there because he's feeling that presence.
Slama and Dorzik exchanging words.
These guys talk after every whistle. I mean, we got a lot of guys in the face-off circle there, too. I think 2 Cougars and 2 Scarlets inside the circle. But they get the puck dropped.
Zimmerman with it. Feeds it over. Tosh.
Collision there.
Hansen and Tosh collide. Zimmerman.
He's got a lot of speed. He's moving 3-on-2 here for the Scarlets. He's got Tosh and Cox with him. Oh, Hansen pokes it out, but he loses his footing.
Dorzik showing some skill. Feeds it over to Tosh. Beautiful little pass. Tosh with a shot. More down. Kind of use the defenseman as a shield.
I think so. I mean, that did hit that back post there. But I think if I think you're right. It was a screen. He did not have full vision of that one. So we got a 4-1 game here. And Cougars looking a little bit shell-shocked now. Did not expect.
East takes a timeout.
Yeah, it's a good move. I thought they could have or should have taken it after the second goal when it was 3-1, just because you could see that Scarlets had taken control at that point. So Freeze takes a timeout, tries to regroup his team, calm his goalie, and see if they can regroup here. Whereas Wes is right now. I mean, that was 4 good goals by the Scarlets for sure.
You want to let us know in the chat where you're viewing from. We'd love to hear from you. I know we've got some people out in Arizona that are tuned in. We usually have a couple people down in Iowa. And on occasion, we have some people down in Florida. So let us know where you're tuned in, and we'll give you a quick shout out.
So Cougars at that timeout had their third line on the ice, and I think Scarlets had their, I don't know what line they had out, but they come right back out with the third line against the Scarlets top line here. And look at this period. The Cougar forecheck is non-existent. Scarlets have just been able to break out almost at will, very efficiently, I should say. We got a stick flying up the ice. Brody Cox lost it. Luke Scheel.
Is blocked by Sean King.
King shin pads. Oh.
Brody Cox. Nice little move to get into the zone. Still after it. Brody Cox. Well, Sean and Kate aren't going to be happy about that one. That's
his stick snap there.
His stick got caught in the net and snapped as he was tracing Nice around the back of the net. So there goes $200. Merry Christmas, Brody Cox. I mean, most hockey players, if they want to, they're going to break a stick. They want to do it on a shot, right? Not on trying to get around the net.
I think you want to get it. You want your stick to break when somebody slashes you.
Well,
Because then you draw the penalty. Because they never call slash otherwise. But yeah, not into the net or the boards. You don't want to break them that way.
Zimmerman, ooh, dangerously close to the blue line there. And now Hattlestead battling in the corner with it. Gets it out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, little wrister on that. Saved Kunst. Grassman in the corner, trying to get it out.
Shots are so far this period about 8-3, 9.
Yeah,
9-3 in favor of the Scarlets.
Nice sweatshirt.
There, but here comes Scarlets just right out. Like I said, Cougar forecheck doing nothing to slow down that breakout of the Scarlets.
Labens.
That's a shot. Partially deflected there by
Zimmerman.
Schmidt. He's got Tyler Rundle up ahead. Not enough speed to beat him.
Rundle had a right idea. Trying to find Reagan. Dorzik poked away. Dylan Meese doing a pretty good job of defensively breaking up scoring opportunities. Hansen throws it into the corner. King. Now Tosh trying to dish it out. No one there. King in the corner with it. He's got.
Okay, they get the puck out to the point there. Oh, that goes into the net.
Deflected. Dorzik deflected that off his stick up into the netting. Hattlestead and Rundle on the face-off. Shot goes to Schreiber.
Nice stop by Schreiber.
Looked like Rundle was trying to screen a little bit on that.
Oh, yeah, there were a couple Scarlets. It was Jack Hansen, but yeah, nice traffic in front of the net there. Little shoving after the whistle. Clarkson shoved Hansen. He shoved him right back. It's like the whistling boys hockey is like the bell in Pavlov's dogs. You know, causes the dogs to salivate, but on hockey, it's who can I shove? Ooh, good stop there by Schreiber. A lot of traffic. Got to run to haul down, but here come the Scarlets.
Oh, Hattlestead. Feeds it down for enter. And
get out of the zone. Nice shot.
Oh, go Keith! Go Keith!
Here.
Oh, couldn't get to it. Great hustle by Griffin.
These goalies
Griffin
love
Asher.
shooting. Okay, here comes Jack Hansen. Oh, that was a good save by Schreiber. Good shot by Hansen.
And great save by Schreiber. Zimmerman fell and couldn't get back.
Yeah.
So Hansen with a breakaway. goes to the bench dejected, like, oh.
Yep. And, you know, again, that's that emotional part of this, too. Sometimes when you've won the rivalry, that can get in your head a little bit. Like, you don't want to be the one to lose that game when it's been tilted in East's favor for a while.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, those mistakes start to feel worse than they are.
Right.
Because, I mean, it's 4-1, and West definitely looking like a stronger team, but it's a competitive game still.
Tosh throws one from the point on net. Kuntz puts it in the corner. Dorzik with a nice little move. Dorzik out to the point. Zimmerman over to Schmidt. Schmidt hit Kunst in the mask. Big hit on Brody. Oh, Schmidt. Right where he needed to beat him.
Smart play by Schmidt.
Yeah.
Read that pass all the way, just like, okay, here is an opportunity. Yeah,
That's going to be a penalty.
it is. Indy Reagan, sophomore, creating that opportunity.
Jagger Zimmerman goes in the box.
He's not happy, but that's one as a coach. You go, okay, that's actually a penalty that, like, okay, that saved a good scoring opportunity. On the other side, you're like, dang, you know, if you're coaching the Cougars, you're going, fight through that. Come on, get through that, because that's a, you know, you had to step on the guy. If you can fight through that little bit of hook, you might get a call, and you might still get the scoring chance. So that penalty by Jagger Zimmerman definitely prevented a scoring opportunity.
Another thing is the system of Scarlets. That's looking at about 31 seconds.
Hattlestead trying to feed it.
It's good. Bro,
And
who's going to have to
Kuntz
cover
is
that?
gonna have to cover, yeah.
That was,
If Hattlestead could have had a little less juice on that,
yeah, oh yeah.
Cheats could have had a good opportunity
Yeah.
there, but
You know, that pass there, Brody Kuntz had to cover, but earlier, Schreiber, those goalies are so good at shooting the puck. When he got that puck up the ice,
Yeah.
like, they're so good, and they, like, you know, especially with Gustafson scoring that goal this fall.
Oh, yeah,
for the
yeah.
Wild, they're chomping at the bit to show off their skills.
well, Schreiber's tried to do that a few times.
Oh, yeah. But you can tell it's a skill that they worked on, you know, and they want to get in the scorebook, you know, get an assist or something like that.
Arnoldy with it, brings it into the zone. King there, trying to get it. Rundle battling in the corner. Rundle back with it. Meese
Oh, kept it in.
over to Hansen. Oh,
Hansen gets under the
mishandled.
stick.
Now Arnoldy with it. Over to Meese, mishandled it.
Yeah. It's just bouncing off their sticks a little bit here, and that's because the Scarlets are putting a lot of pressure on. They're not playing a passive box. They're saying, let's go be aggressive. Let's continue keeping this momentum and not let the Cougars generate any of their own. Although that's a nice
Wow,
tip.
that one went off the roof. That's where you play the roof. The roof
It's on fire.
Yeah.
We don't need no water.
It is tricky though.
Wow, here we go.
It's tricky.
Yes, I got the reference.
Schmidt in the corner with Scheel and Scheel with it. Out to
Nice
enter.
stop by Schreiber.
And Schreiber with a good save.
Hey, what I tell? Whistle. Who can I push? As Pavlov. What is nice is in the boys' game it's expected. In the girls' game, sometimes the refs or even the crowd tends to freak out when there's a push, and you got to be like, you know what? It's just a push. Everybody's okay.
Sama trying to give King a bit of the business, and King just stepped out of the way.
Yeah.
Now, here
Griffin
comes
Asher brings
Griffin.
it up for the Cougars. He tries going just a little wraparound, near side wraparound. No luck there. And the Scarlets kill off another penalty successfully. Oh,
Stretch pass
again,
gone
Dorsey,
wrong.
just, waiting in the middle of the ice to pick those passes off.
Yeah.
It's like they're in the blind spot or something. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Yep.
Yeah. Dorzik, I don't know if he sold that, but he definitely was trying to get around it. And that arm,
there's a little bit of a sell, but yeah, you're
that
right.
arm
The
came
arm's
around.
him, and he pulled him backwards and down. Yeah, there's no point in arguing this anyway, because even if the player's right, they're not going to change their mind. It's done. So, and I think that's a pretty easy call. And now here we go.
6.
Scarlets, with a lot of momentum this period, are getting a power play with 2:12 left in the second period. Yeah,
Schmidt. Tosh.
Oh, he's got a lot of net there.
Oh, good save. So,
I
good
think that went off the
blockers.
stick handle.
You think?
I think so. He had a lot of net. I think Tosh wants that all over because
There's a lot of room
think
on the
he,
side.
And he caught Coos a little bit flat foot there, but good save by Brody Coos, keeping this game 4-1.
Schmidt. Over
There
to
it is.
Tosh.
Same
Tosh.
spot.
Dorzik with a little backhander. Out to Schmidt. Schmidt to Cox. Cox over to Keach. Oh, off the. Is that off the mask?
Yeah, well, it's off the
Sounded
mask
like
or the
it.
neck guard. I don't know which, but yeah, it hit him. The goalies aren't never happy when that happens.
Oh.
I mean, Indy Reagan was floating behind.
Yeah. Indy was looking for a breakaway on that one.
That's the plan of the penalty kill, but again, was it Dorzik? Yeah, it was. Who picked that off? Oh, good pass.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Brody Cox with his second goal of the night. That was a good looking goal.
Yep. It's just, he's wide open on that far side. He had a lot of net, and nothing Kuntz can do. With a good shot from Cox, no chance there.
Yep.
The only way Kuntz stops that if Cox's shot is not in a good spot. So,
Yep.
Good shot by Cox, good goal. Well, and now we are, like I said, that was just over a minute left, but that was a costly penalty. Especially after the Cougars had a little bit of momentum after that power play. Then to give it up, this is no ice. And at this point now, the Cougars just trying to get out of this period. Four goals for the Scarlets here this second period. Oh, Eddie Engen.
Eddie Engen missing open net.
Oh. 8 seconds. This could be a scoring opportunity too.
Oh my gosh. Eddie Engen's going to want that one back.
Yeah.
All he had to do was touch that puck.
And we got a bad penalty here
I
by
missed it.
Zimmerman. Yeah, it's going to be they're going to call it a rough, but it could easily have been a boarding or, I don't know. It's a bad penalty. Offensive zone, his time is expiring. No point in it. Just a
So Zimmerman's going to sit for the first 2 minutes of the third
Yep.
period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just
Oh, here.
that. Oh, sorry.
8 for a total of 16, and your Scarlets with 13 for 2 periods on 23. And in the 0-second mark of the second period, my penalty has been set to the Scarlets, number 22. Jacobs interference.
Okay, interference is the call.
And 0 seconds for interference. The band is still ice clear.
I'm gonna go take a break.
Okay.
I don't have a buck to chuck. We can do this. You want to do the recap?
Yeah, we'll do a recap at the end before the start of the third.
I'll be back.
Okay. We're going to take a break. We'll come back before the period starts.
Nice.
Let's do it. Where am I going to put you? I'll put you right there. There we go.
Okay.
So, thoughts on the game?
That was a very one-sided period.
Yeah, it was.
The shots ended up being more even
Yeah, they did.
than they could have or should have been. And the Cougars actually had a couple of scoring opportunities that, it goes a little other way. This could be a different score on the board.
Yeah.
But the eye test, that was a very one-sided period. West came in, that goal at the end of the first period energized it. They came into that second period. The energy was there, but the confidence. And they scored early in the second period, 30 or 25 seconds in. And then energy has always been there for East, but you can see confidence levels shifting.
Yeah.
And West has size. And I think speed and skill, it's comparable. West might have a bit of the edge there too. But when you got that stacked up, it's an uphill battle for the Cougars. And, West capitalized on their opportunities. And Cougars, the East did not. But, I would say that period, West controlled from start to finish.
Yeah. I think two takeaways that I saw from that was, number one, we talked about it in the beginning of the game, West has got to stay out of the penalty box. They're taking penalties they don't need to. They're doing a great job on the penalty kill.
Yeah.
So that's been good. But I think that could be an issue that might come back to haunt them later on in the season.
Yeah,
when they start getting some of the bigger games.
Yeah, exactly. And it's both a credit to West and their speed and skill, and it's not a critique of East, but they are the smaller team by far.
Yeah.
I would say on average they're probably 2 to 3 inches and 15 to 20 pounds less.
Yeah.
And you're totally right that West can probably do that when that's the thing. But if they get a team of their similar size and skill, you don't want to be taking those types of penalties,
Right.
So,
well, and my other takeaway from that period is, you're looking at Ease, you're talking about that confidence level, 100%. Like you can see it on their body language when the kids are skating to the ice after a whistle. You can just see it, like not necessarily dejected, but they're definitely hanging their heads when they're making simple mistakes.
Yep.
Instead of looking for what's the next shift going to look like. Using that as a momentum confidence thing, you can tell.
And we talked about that too. East has not lost this game in how many ever games. I don't know what it is, but they haven't lost in at least last year.
I would say 3 years, maybe.
I wouldn't even know, but could be. And you don't want to be on that. Those mistakes start to feel worse than they are. Because the scoreboard right now is very much in favor of West, and they played a much better game. But East can keep up with this team,
Yeah.
But they're not acting like they can. It's like, oh shoot, we lost our chance there, and who knows if we'll get another one. But you got to always just be opportunistic. Meanwhile, we got dog piles over there here. Which is, you know, that's an energized, confident team. And to get some of that confidence, you need a big player to make a play. You know, and West definitely has had that tonight. And if East is going to make anything happen, this power play is big for them. By contrast, West gets out of this one unscathed. They're going to continue that confidence and energy.
All right, start of the third period here. Scores 5-1. And Zimmerman on a, I forgot to put his penalty on there. Zimmerman's on a penalty for the first 2 minutes. He'll come out at 15.
Ooh,
unless,
decent shot there. Rebound. And rebound. Stryber up to the task.
Schreiber
Ooh, that was
with some acrobatics.
Nice stops there, and then I think the net was kind of open on the last one, but the puck was bouncing and nobody could get a stick on it for the Cougars, but he was up to the task on the 2 shots they did get. Oh. It's looking, the ice is still a little wet. Little puck trouble there. Well, I mean,
Hanson trying to give Grady Schmidt the business, and
it's probably not working real well.
no, that was a lost cause.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. We got the. Yeah, he might need a physics lesson.
So what I learned during the break is that Brody Cox broke a stick in tonight's game, but apparently he broke 2 sticks last week. So Brody is probably a little bit in the doghouse with his mom and dad. We'll
start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, for sure. Stryber jumps on that.
Whistle, push.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I don't. Zimmerman starting this in the penalty kill, and Wes, is that his 3rd penalty tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, so. And I would say, regardless of what he did, it's not a good penalty because it was at the very end of the period in the offensive zone. So really, no tactical advantage to that penalty, unlike the one he got when he hooked Indy Reagan, which stopped a scoring opportunity.
Right.
Yeah. In control of your emotions.
Well, if you remember, I think in the game that you reffed, no, it wasn't the game you reffed. It was, Jagger Zimmerman was the one that iced the goalie.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that. And then somebody else did too, which
Jacoby Tosh.
Which, depending on perspective, didn't actually ice him, but some guys
he did.
in stripes thought he did.
No, he did, but he was like he was going after the puck. I mean, he iced him. But the difference was Zimmerman's actually looked like it was intentional. Didn't look like Tosh's was, but
yeah, maybe that's in the back of the ref's mind, you know. And they're seeing that, so maybe it was a more, you know, he's just going hard and stop, but the refs are already like, oh, you did it again, you know, or your team did it again.
Yep.
Because the referees, just like the players and coaches, are all prone to make some mistakes.
Yeah.
From time to time. And most of the mistakes don't change the outcome of the game in and of themselves. One mistake.
King coming into the zone.
Nice move around Mies. Oh. They found some on Kuntz because I think he had a lot of that net there. But Brody Kuntz holding very solid. He's been up to a lot of – he's been under a lot of pressure tonight, I'll put it that way. He's made a lot of nice saves.
Dorzik with it. Mies gets away from him. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a delayed penalty?
Yeah, interference on Jack Hansen. I didn't see it. Jack apparently doesn't feel like he did it. Okay, big power play opportunity for the Scarlets.
Jack Hansen, 2 minutes, 14 interference. And Stinson for interference.
Dorzik with it. Over to Tosh. Back to Dorzik. Oh, he's got a
Nice block
deflection.
shot there. Right off the skate. He's looking a little shaken up there.
Labens.
Labens.
Yeah,
He
Labens.
got that in the foot, but he's back up.
Schmidt.
And he's diving again.
Nice grab by Kuntz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Labens is limping.
Yeah,
Took that right on the,
right
on the
off
knuckle.
the skate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those don't feel very good. And out of the
Cougars ice
zone,
puck.
Keach
Luke
goes after
Shield
it.
Yeah, and Luke Shield right on him.
And now Tosh with it. Tosh skating through neutral ice. Feeds it to Cox. Nice little move.
Nice move by Brody Cox to get around Evan Slama.
Oh,
So Brody going for the hat trick and a new
And-
stick.
oh.
Hat trick and a new stick.
and the net came off. So
Ever so slightly.
I think Dorzik might have hit it on his way around.
Yeah, I think so. It's inside the zone, so no, so it couldn't have been Dorzik that hit it. It would be
No.
outside the zone, but
Yep, you're right.
I don't know.
Enter and Hattlestead back there. Ricky comes out with it. Feeds it over to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Enter. Up to King. Now Jagger trying to get it to Hattlestead. Hattlestead gets off the puck. Strum in the corner. Oh, just a little too late getting that pass off. Allowed Rundle to get in front of it. Nice move by
holding the
Zimmerman.
blue line nicely. Good
Shot
shot there
wide by King up into the netting.
King. 17 seconds left in the power play for the Scarlets.
Tosh almost got his own face-off. Out to Hudson Clarkson. Dorzik to King. King through traffic.
Full strength for the Cougars.
Arnoldy comes off, replaced Hansen coming out of the box. Tosh feeds it down to Keaton. Now, Jacoby trying to get it back to Keaton. Oh, Tosh skated away from the puck. Big hit by Labens on Cox.
Dylan Meese.
Neese
Got
coming the other
Braden
way.
Arnoldi with them.
King biting him off the puck. Labens behind the net. Out to
Good effort by
Slama.
both players there.
Slama,
Nice
that was a
pass.
hard pass.
Yeah, it was. Oh, and here come the Scarlets. They're going to have a 2-on-1 here. Odd man rush. Brody Cox. Dorchik. Oh.
Brody must not be using the tape on that stick.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a stick issue.
Dorzik gets turned sideways. Nice pass. Dorzik, top of the
Ooh,
slot. Oh,
Nice shot there. Just off the mark. Oh, the collision there.
Rundle coming the other way.
He's got Arnoldy.
Oh, nice poke check by Zimmerman.
Well, and you just look there, too. What a great back check by a couple of Scarlets players there. Turned a potential 2-on-1 to almost Rundle had nowhere to go with the puck. He couldn't even get that to Arnoldy. Oh, the hook is going to be called. I didn't know they were going to call that or not. A little bit of a hook there.
That'll be Ricky Enter going into the box for the, oops, come on. Stop the, oh, I missed the clock altogether.
Yeah.
10:07. And then Ricky Enter number, is he number 6? So Enter will go in. I think that's his first penalty of the season for Ricky Enter. It's good to see Ricky Enter out. He sat the whole year out on an injury last year.
Oh,
so
wow.
This is good to see him back out on the ice.
Yeah.
And my penalties going to 6 for the Scarlets. Going to stick Ricky Enter 2 goals for hooking. That's Enter for hooking at 6:53.
Nice leaves the puck. And coming into the zone, that is Braden Arnoldy.
Nice shot there by
Hansen with a quick wrister.
Yeah, it goes over the net.
Clarkson trying to get control of the puck.
Oh, he had a little bit of an opening there to Jack Hansen for a second, but Scarlets get in position. Oh, there it was right there. Good opportunity there.
Labens and Hansen working behind the net in tandem, looking for lanes.
Yeah.
Rundle had a good look. I think that was Rundle. Wasn't it Rundle with that shot?
Yeah, I think it was Rundle. I thought Hansen at first, but it might have been Rundle. Line works hard. They are a hard-working bunch.
Dylan Meese looking for a lane.
Nice move.
Oh!
Great play by Keach.
Braden Keach with a great block there. And now Keach running down to try to get on the puck. Oh!
Okay, that also looked like a potential high stick, but
Oh, Hattlestead with a little poke. Laban's coming in with speed.
Hansen with a nice opportunity again.
Indy Reagan trying to do a little quick pass, but missed.
Yeah,
And allows
just a little bit
Keach.
behind him. You know, that's the difference. Like Griffin Asher, that pass to him, it's just a little bit behind and
Yeah.
throws your timing off. And Scarlets get an easy turnover and ice the puck.
Griffin Asher trying to get through traffic. Leaves it for Luke Scheel.
Well, and you're starting to see here, too, as you watch. Yeah, I get it. It's the power play for the Cougars, but you're starting to watch how guys are skating back into the zone. Just a couple minutes ago, I mentioned that great back check by the Scarlet players, and you watch Cougars coming back, and they're looking gassed. They're looking tired.
Oh! Oh, my gosh. Hudson Clarkson just threw an elbow up into the chin. I don't know who it was.
Eddie Engen.
Was it Eddie Engen?
Yeah.
That was a hard hit. I missed something there because some of the parents are not happy. I missed that one too.
That puck stayed in the zone.
It's calling a penalty on somebody.
And both of them, he said. Keach and Slava.
Who's going? Is he going to send them both?
Apparently not. You know,
Slava.
And as Keach is watching him, he's waving at Slava as he's going to the box. And, you know, we're starting to see a lot of that. And I don't know.
Timeout. Scarlets. You know, if I was Olsen right now, I'd be telling the boys, I'd be like, just calm down. Keep your heads. Stay in the game.
Yeah.
Don't do anything stupid. Because now East is going to start. I mean, you can see temperatures starting to flare a little bit. See, Slama is kind of, I mean, he's trying to throw some pretty big hits. He's not the only one. I mean, Tosh is throwing a couple of big ones.
Yeah, I think, you're seeing some frustration boil over. And when that happens, like, I didn't see what happened in the corner there. Seemed like there was a big hit. Seemed like a bunch of the Cougars thought there should be a penalty. And then we get here. There's a puck that was clearly on the line but still in. And you get a lot of reactions again from the bench of, oh, that was out. From my perspective, that was in. Maybe it did come out, maybe it didn't, but all of a sudden you're frustrated. These things start adding up, and now these little things start to like accumulate, and that becomes, you can see, it's taking its toll, and maybe you're right. Maybe that's what Nate Olson did with this team, just calm them down. Let's keep our heads.
And the penalties were assessed for the Cougars number 15 and then 7 for Buffy. The 7 for Buffy in 9th or 11th in the third period. And then penalty brings up a Sunday.
Hattlestead down to Tosh. To Dorzik, back to Tosh, back out to Schmidt. Puck still loose. Dorzik from the high slot, send it wide. Keach still with it. Sends it over to Tosh, poked away by Juliar.
Oh, wide open.
William Keach. The hat trick for Braden Keach.
Yep. Brady Cox.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So,
Brody Cox, I mean.
It was Brody.
Brody, yeah.
It was Brody.
Yeah.
I thought it was Keach. Yeah, absolutely.
No, that was Cox.
That makes sense. Hat trick.
Hat trick. I was just going to say earlier in the shift,
Watch that bottle.
missed a golden opportunity because they had 3 Cougar players below the circle on one side of the ice, and somehow the Scarlets did not capitalize on it. But that last one, we had Cougars out of position. I mean, we had 2 Scarlets right in front of the net, and I don't think there was a defender near either of them, and that's just leaving your goalie out to dry.
With this season and the spirit of the evening for the district number 17.
He's calling a penalty shot? He's called a penalty shot.
Well, Hattlestead,
I believe it's if you think in that same notion, that one on Indy Reagan could have been potentially a penalty shot too.
Yeah.
Maybe the refs deemed that he didn't have possession of the puck. I don't know, but clearly this was going to be a breakaway if he had not been pulled down.
So Hattlestead will take it. Brody Kunst in net.
I'm going to call he's going to go fake shot, lift the leg, pull it to the forehand side, go backhand, and try to shelf it. That's my prediction. Okay, well, I'm already wrong because he's coming out on the wrong side, so never mind. Oh.
Good save on Coach.
Yeah.
I think Hattlestead needed to have a little bit more lift on that.
Yeah, I don't think he got Kuntz to go what he was trying to do. Kuntz didn't bite on the fake.
Yeah.
I think he should have tried the move that I suggested. Well, we're running out of things that this game can have.
Right. We've seen a lot.
We've seen lots of stuff this game. Oh, we got what's going on there? What? You know, guys are swinging sticks at each other like, you know, I
Jack
mean,
Stenzel. Oh, they're gonna call a trip on that. Jacoby Tosh is gonna go in the box for that one.
what did he do?
A trip. It wasn't much, but Jacoby had his stick down, and one of the Cougars tried to get through and hit his stick and fell. Adelstead trying to get through. You got Keach.
Arnoldy, I mean, he just got beat. He had 2 steps on that, on Hadelstad, and Hadelstad just out skated him to it.
Now Laban's coming in. King there to turn him sideways, get him off his angle. And then Arnoldy couldn't hold. Arnoldy back with it, gets it into the zone. Now Meese. Hanson trying to hold. Rundle with it, trying to feed over. Off the post.
Good opportunity there. That was as good a look as Cougars have had in a while.
Oh, and Hanson couldn't hold. Now Meese coming in. Meese with a shot. Schreiber. Stick save. This is not ideal. I don't.
Oh, okay. Hey, guys, could you step back just a little bit? Thank you. Sorry. We got the obstructed view seats.
Right.
Man, it's 9:30. This game is a little bit late for some of us here.
I know, right?
We probably started a little late, be my guess, too.
Not too bad.
Well, nice offensive flurry here by the Cougars on this power play. But Scarlets still just putting on so much pressure on this on their penalty kill.
Now Asher with it. Trying to get it turned. Backhand. Deflected. And another penalty. Schmidt's stick is kicked out of his hands. So
again, just that's a bad penalty.
Evan Slama is going to go back in,
and he's gonna probably say, well, he was hitting me, whatever. But offensive zone penalty, away from the puck. You're trailing 6-1, and you're on the power play. That's just checking a lot of boxes. That's not an ideal thing that you want to have happen. It's going to be 5 seconds of 4-on-4, and then the Scarlets go on the power play against a tired-looking Cougar team.
Good move by Dylan Meese.
At some point.
Good defense. Tyler Rundle. Rundle battling for the puck.
And I'm especially impressed by these Cougar seniors for the effort that they're putting out, because they've been out a lot. That's actually offsides. What do you mean, what? The puck never entered the zone. It sat on the blue line.
It's got to be on the other side of the blue line.
We're having a
not on the blue
tomorrow.
line.
No, yeah.
And then I forgot to stop the clock.
I gotta give the offsides tutorial for the Cougar girls hockey team, but I'll take a video and we can
Post
share it
it.
with everybody. See what the officials doing there? You got to do that every time. And those guys behind you,
They like to
try
creep.
sneaking up.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, guys, stop. Which is interesting because watch the Mavericks games.
Those guys don't move.
They don't. They're so disciplined. It's interesting.
You can see Hansen trying to get to that
Yeah.
puck, and he's gassed.
Yeah. It's just taking a physical toll.
Dorzik
There's
leaves
Keach
it.
is wide open in the middle. Oh! Yeah, like, you know. That's the problem with going hard on the penalty kill when you're trying to go chase down a puck, is you take yourself out of position. You're tired to get back. And
Right.
I mean, if that pass is better, Keach has got an easy goal. Grady
Josh.
Schmidt in the middle there.
Schmidt over to King. King off the boards, trying to feed it to Hudson.
6 seconds left in this penalty kill, or power play, depending on your perspective. Looks like the Cougars are going to kill it off. Evan Salma's out. Eddie Engen's on the ice.
Oh, big hit on.
And that's
Oh, that's Jackson Zimmerman.
the
Jackson.
younger Zimmerman, I'm guessing?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a cousin.
Nice.
Of
Okay, got
Jagger.
it, got it. Yeah, that's on.
Well, off again. Off again. Now they're on. That's Jack Stenzel.
And now it's getting a little bit chippy here. It's he's playing physical and then there's looking to just
Stenzel and Brelgi exchanging
Yeah,
blows.
again, it's
They're gonna
just- see both of them.
they're gonna go.
No, they didn't
These-
call it either.
these
but
refs
they
should
really
get 'em
could've
off the
called
ice.
both, you know,
Send them.
Just you hate to see that. What did they say? That they just gotta blow the whistle. Yeah, just dumb. Just dumb. You know. Just dumb. They should have blown the whistle. So Zimmerman got, or who? Did they open the? Did they throw someone off?
That was Weston Grassman.
Grassman. They gave him the gate, huh?
I forgot to stop the clock. We have 29 seconds left. I'm not going to reset the clock. Well, maybe I can.
You know, yeah, I mean, it's good the fans are into it, but now you got players looking at opposing fans and talking to them like, just, you know, we're just here to play a hockey game. And the Scarlets have been the better team this evening. They're deserving of this victory. But let's let the game finish, guys, okay? We don't need to lose our heads.
Well, in fairness, what I would say, I think what started a lot of that was Jack Stenzel and Vrelji over on the blue line behind the play, jabbing at each other. Stenzel's hitting him with his stick and pushing him.
Yeah.
Vrelji goes back at him. So tempers were flaring before that even got into the Scarlet zone.
Was it Jackson Senzel? I didn't.
Yeah, it was Jackson Senzel,
Okay.
number 5. And he was in the
Yeah.
fray over there with Eddie Engen.
Brelgy got in and elbowed him, and it was an elbow, but
Yep.
then he two-handed him.
And then he hit him in the helmet.
Yeah, it's
Unnecessary.
yeah. You know, and
So they're going to send Keach too? No.
no, he's just going
No,
to
he's just going to talk to Schreiber.
You know, and some of this too is the waving, and we've seen this throughout the night. You know, it's not necessary.
So they're going to toss Engen. So Eddie Engen is sent.
And he was just and Engen, even earlier, right near center ice here, he had a guy lined up to hit, and then that guy lost the puck. But instead of going and adjusting for the puck, he took 2 more steps and hit the guy he was going for. So you can see he's looking for that stuff too. That's why, there's a difference between playing physical and going out of your way to unnecessarily try to hurt someone,
Right.
or contact. I can't say hurt.
Take
but
a hit.
Yeah.
Take a hit that's not necessary. It's one thing if you're going after the puck and you're both there. There's a lengthy conversation about what's going on.
Looks like they gave Engen a double minor, 4 minutes, and they've given a penalty to Mason Schreiber.
That can't be right.
It could be right. I don't know.
Schreiber wasn't even near it. Was he?
I mean, the penalty says number 1. Mason Schreiber is number 1.
No, I know that. I just don't. Yeah, apparently they're giving it to Schreiber. Well, Brelgy's he's serving it. Number 2 is going to serve it for Schreiber, apparently.
And
29 seconds.
Both coaches are saying, okay, we're not going to put out our top of the top. We got lineups out there, kids who haven't gotten out yet.
And 2 minutes for roughing. And 2 minutes for roughing. Penalties are at 16:31.
And that finally does it.
So that will conclude. Final score. I don't know how the 2 got up there for ease. Final score 6-1.
Well, there you go, 6-1. I think probably. I don't think many people would have expected this. I don't think the overall win and loss is something that would surprise people. I think the way it was done, 6-1. That's a statement for the Scarlets.
Yeah.
You know, after having lost this game for years, X number of times in a row, come out and really very convincing victory tonight.
Yeah.
A big second period. 4 goals.
Yeah.
And that kind of just like took control of it, but a very convincing victory. They played very well. I don't know. Some people might enjoy the antics at the end. I could do without with it. I could do without it. But
6 for a game total of 59. And you're
24-29 with the shots.
for the Mankato Scarlets, number 17, Brody.
Okay. So, last minute thoughts.
I think again, Scarlet's size, speed, and skill. Speed and skill were, I think, slightly in their favor. They're the team speed. They're a little bit faster. They're deeper.
Yeah.
Skill-wise, they probably got a little bit, but it's pretty close actually. But they throw size in there. It's like they were clearly in those aspects of the game the stronger team, and that they went out and played like it. And I don't know, they've lost to the Big Nine. They lost to the Century.
Yeah.
But I mean, they look like a pretty good team in the Big Nine. I would think. I've seen 4 Big Nine teams that look pretty decent. And maybe even for the section. I don't know. I don't know what the rest of the section looks like here. How about you? What's your takeaway?
Well, it's always hard on games like this because it's a rivalry, obviously. But what I don't like to see is when tempers flare and the unnecessary extracurriculars during the game.
It was the extra physical, but it was also the taunting.
Yeah.
And both sides are doing it, but it's just not necessary.
Outside of that, I definitely felt like the Scarlets for sure had the advantage.
Yeah.
Majority of the game.
Yeah.
And they just, I think their momentum and their energy, I think, was up, and I think East was kind of felt like they were more so on the they were on edge.
Yeah.
I would say. Yeah, you bet.
I'm glad I got to be here this time.
Well, I mean, we said it a couple times throughout the program, but mistakes. Scarlets made plenty of mistakes tonight, but you didn't seem to like mentally and physically affect them the way it seemed to affect the Cougars on their missed opportunities.
Yeah.
Because when you actually look at it, Scarlets had a number of missed opportunities tonight, but it was kind of like, okay, well, let's just go. Whereas when the Cougars missed an opportunity, it was a slam a stick. It was shoulders down. It was skate off the ice. It was this frustration that we didn't see on the other end.
Yeah.
And certainly, again, we thought it was going to be more or less equal. I did think that having watched the two teams, the Scarlets did have a little bit of the edge.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much as they had. I didn't think that. But Cougars coming as the underdog, you got to be able to handle your emotions.
Yeah.
Scarlets clearly did. They just said, hey, it was that goal by Engen that got started. And then all of a sudden the quick answer, and then started the second period. They scored 25 seconds in, and you could just feel like it was like
The big
energy,
shift. Yep.
confidence, total shift.
Yeah.
So, could be an interesting second game. It could be the exact same score. It could be a very close game. It could be different.
Oh, good grab. Well done. I like that.
So, entertaining both games. Girls won 8-1, Mankato East. Boys Scarlets win 6-1. Are we ever going to get a night where there's 2 close games? Probably not. I don't know.
We'll see. Bye. Thanks for coming. All right. Well, I think on that note, we can conclude this broadcast. The Scarlets will play again on Friday. They're going to have, what are they going to have? They're going to have Apple Valley Burnsville at home on Friday. And they have another game on Saturday. So a couple quick turnaround games this weekend. So we'll hope to see you tuned in. And thanks for watching.